We might be able to have wisdom and be able to think through and evaluate properly all sides of each issue and item we discuss. We again are grateful for many blessings, and particularly for the opportunity to live in this great community. And we ask for these things and pray for these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Could everyone please stand and repeat the pledge with me?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First of all, I need the approval of the meeting's agenda before we enter into it. So I
Make a
entertain a
motion to
motion.
approve tonight's agenda as written.
I'll second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. That's a pretty good show of those guys, isn't it? Pretty impressed. So, if you have comments that you'd like to make to the city council, the sheets are out in the foyer area, and get them to Kim, and so that we can have those for the record. But you're welcome to make comments. Take 3 or 4 minutes with the city council. Express concerns or anything that you might have. We don't have much, because it's not on the agenda, we can't take any action. But we've had a number of different comments that have been made that we've really appreciated. So we hope that you always feel comfortable. We have 2 of them tonight, so if there's anyone that would like to add to that, we welcome you to do it. We also want to welcome any youth that are here for school or for scouts or anything. And you are invited to come up and sit on the stand with us if you want to. We have a drawer full of candy, and there's a lot of kids that have come up here, and they are on a sugar high by the time they leave. So anybody that would like to do that, we invite you to come up and join us. So, well, first of all, we'd like to have a special honor in swearing in the Springville City Firefighters C shift. So Fire Chief Hank Clinton, if you'd like to come up. This is a special honor, so thank you very much.
Thank you for allowing us to do this. As departments grow and become, I'll say, more professional, as you get more firefighters, it's one of the traditions that they swear in their personnel, and we're excited to bring that element to our fire department. So what I'd like to do is swear them in. If you guys would come up and face me, and I'll swear you in. Chief Haight contacted me, and he regrettably was unable to make it today, and he asked me to share that with you and let you guys know that he wanted to be here. But circumstances didn't allow him, as he's with his family on vacation in California somewhere. So if you would, raise your right arm and repeat after me. I state your name. Okay, rough start. Okay. The rest gets easier. Do solemnly swear that as a firefighter of the Springville Fire Department, I will obey and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Utah, and respect the property and rights of others. I will fulfill my fundamental duties to serve humankind. To safeguard and preserve life and property against the adverse effects of fire, medical emergencies, and exposure to hazardous conditions. I will uphold the policies and procedures of Springville Fire and the standards of my profession. I will not allow my personal feelings, preferences, or prejudice to deter the performance of my duties. So help me God. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Patrick. We want to have a picture. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, there we go.
Hey, I'm always doing this too.
Hey, Chief, can you explain what Shift C is? Or C shift is? What does that mean?
It just means there's 3 platoons.
Mhm.
We call them shifts, and there's an A, a B, and a C, and that's how it provides their schedule. It allows us to work a 56-hour work week.
So we work 2 days and then we're off for 4. And during those 4 days, when we're off, A shift and then B shift work, and then we come back C shift, so it just rotates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and maybe no one else wants to do this, but I would love just to have you introduce yourself, maybe in the microphone so everyone can hear, and your name and whatever else. Maybe your most embarrassing moment. No, I'm just kidding. Just maybe your name and just something real quick about yourself, so each one of them, so people can know who they're dealing with. That'd be great. There we go.
Hello, Council. My name's Oliver Silva. I'm the new Assistant Chief here at Springville City Fire Department.
Very good.
I'm Josh Hicken. I'm the C Platoon shift captain.
Excellent.
My name is Jackson Hammond, and I just got hired full-time here at Springville Fire and Rescue. My name is Trevor Duchesne, and I am happy to be here.
Ziad Sweden. I go by Z. I've been with Springville Fire for about 8 months now, so happy to be here, guys.
I'm Parker Boyack. I'm the engineer. I get to drive the engine, so if you hear anyone honking, that's me.
Thank you. We're proud of all of them. Glad they're here. Thank you for your support. Without you, they wouldn't be here. So we recognize that, and thank you for that. Would also like to mention Mapleton Fire Department took the time to cover for us while we could do this. I'd like to thank them as well. For family and badge pinners, we could meet in the multi-purpose room and have a meet and greet. So
Great. Let me just very quickly, I know you guys want to go. but they do something I couldn't do. I couldn't do it, and I just have such great admiration for what you do professionally. And you do it with such great ease. You go from complete stark boredom to terror in a second. And I recognize that, and we recognize that. And Councilman Sorensen made a great comment, and we recognized about a year ago or so that we were just in need of having 24/7. We needed to have it done. We had requests from the citizens. We saw the demand. Mapleton was just so wonderful to be able to kind of fill in for us, and we recognized that we needed to step up our game. And so we set aside enough money to pay for the salaries and all the things that go along with it, which was about $1.2 million annually. And people wonder where their tax money goes. Well, that's what it goes for, so that somebody can be there 24/7. So if somebody calls and needs help at 3 o'clock in the morning, they have somebody from Springville, and it's a remarkable thing to do. And before I finish, we just appreciate Mapleton. I hope you know that, and I hope you'll tell Mayor Dallas that we are ever so grateful for the relationship we have with them. I know we share back and forth and help each other, but they're a great citizen and they're great support to us, and thank you very much. So, yep. And I have to say that because my backyard is Mapleton, so. Okay, well, thank you. We'll let you go and do your little meet and greet, so thank you. Okay, Cassandra, where is she? Oh, there we are. You're good. Okay. We have the chance to be able to honor some youth in our city, and sometimes we recognize great people who are wonderful athletes or do wonderful things and are recognized in many different ways. And Cassandra is very able and helpful to us to be able to recognize some other citizens that are students in our town. So we'll turn the time over to you.
Thank you, Mayor, and good evening, city councilmen and women. I would like to present 3 outstanding youth tonight to you. So let me ask them to come up here. We'll start with, Sylvia and Alex, come up here, and Hazel. Okay, I'll have you 3 beautiful girls stand right here because I'm going to tell the city council to come with me. Okay, you're still stay with me. I know, doesn't it just seem I'm not facing the crowd. Okay, so I wanted to present these 3 students to you because they have been recognized and nominated for this award for their achievements. And I just wanted to read a little bit of what they have been able to be nominated for. For all 3 of them have been nominated for their ability to brighten someone's day with a simple act of kindness or a heartfelt word of encouragement. They have positive attitudes, and their willingness to listen makes them a trusted confidant for their peers and a source of inspiration for those around them. They've also been consistent and have demonstrated maturity beyond their years. Their actions serve as a shining example for others to follow. And I love this Mayor's Award because that's exactly what it's about, is being an example of an amazing person in our community. So I wholeheartedly believe that they deserve this recognition, and they will continue to positively impact their community in the years to come. So we will have the mayor, and I will take pictures.
Flip around and we're going to give you these certificates. So Hazel, where's Hazel? Okay, Hazel, congratulations to you. Wonderful. And Sophia. You okay, come right out here. We'll let everybody take pictures of us. How's that? I did my hair just for this occasion.
And then Springville would like to also give you this swag. So it's filled with different things that you're gonna love. Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate your efforts and the lives that you're living, and we just know that's a great example for those people around you. So thank you very, very much. And again, if you want to come sit on the stand with us, we have a very short meeting, but there's still candy up here. So, okay, we have one consent agenda item, item number 3.
Mayor, you've got public comment where you want to take that to.
Oh yeah, I sure will. All righty, let's do public comment first. We have 2 comments, one from Clary Gilbot, is that right? Okay, thank you. And Lillian Kump, is that right? Wonderful. So Claire, would you like to say what you'd like?
Council. My name is Claire. I'm a student at BYU and a hopeful future therapist. The topic I'd like to discuss, understanding that you can't take official action right now, is that I believe Springville should be taking a more active role in assisting the mental health of its people. I know through Utah legislature that the county has jurisdiction and responsibility for the mental health of its people, but I think that there are simple actions that Springville can do to be more united with the county. According to the Utah Department of Health and Human Services, 2 people in Utah County every day will die by suicide. And that number will only increase as we get closer to the holidays. Pew Research found that of the 48,000 people in 2021 in the U.S. who died from gun-related injuries, 54% of those were by suicide and 43% were by murder. Obviously, with the exception of self-defense, nobody who shoots a gun at another human being is in the right state of mind and should have equal and easy access to mental health resources. I'm not proposing a big ask like creating our own mental health system. I'm simply asking that Springville better advertise mental health information and resources, better connecting our people to the help that they deserve. I believe the first step would be to simply create a page on the Springville website with information and resources. I know it might be hard to picture what I'm proposing, but for example, some cities in our county who do have it are Draper, American Fork, Eagle Mountain, and Saratoga Springs. But I think Portland, Oregon, I know they're a much bigger city, but their page is great and it's very simple. I think they have a great page. Would you like me to look it up for you, or do you want to do that later?
Well, I think that we're taking your comments and whatnot, and if you're finished, maybe we can say just a couple things, but there's no official action. But anything else that you'd like to share?
I just think that by starting with advertising what mental health is and resources to help, we can guide our city to be kinder, safer, and more inclusive. And that's pretty much it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. You're right. It's a very black hole. And in the state of Utah, it's a very, very black hole. And in another situation, I sit on a board in which they're putting aside, they're trying to marshal together tens of millions of dollars to try to address these kinds of issues because they're not going to go away. And I think what you're talking about is just being able to have information accessible to the public so they can do it. And I think we can take that under advisement. And Patrick, who worked with IT, can certainly work on that. And I think that's a great suggestion.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Lillian.
Hi, I'm Lillian Kump. I'm with Tap of the Sway Local Food Pantry. And as many of you know, we are coming into the holiday season where we do provide a lot of holiday meals to families in need within our community. For Thanksgiving, we are going to be handing out 650 through our Spanish Fork Pantry. We're also providing an additional 250 meals for military families through out of Camp Williams. For Christmas, we're going to be handing out 500 Christmas dinners for families in need, and those that we work with Nebo School District to help identify those families that are most in need. So our ask was, I have an invitation for each of you elected officials. We are asking if you guys would be interested in helping hand out these Christmas dinners to families within our community. It is on December 16th in the morning, and I do have a QR code on here that takes us to the Sign Up Genius link, and we would love to have, I know we're not going to be able to get all of you there, but we'd love to have at least a couple to represent your city to help hand out these meals to families in need.
So when is it? It's on December 16th at what time?
8:30
Okay.
to about 11:30. So
Where do you
and I've-
stage this
And where
at?
is it?
This will be at the Spanish Fork Pantry location.
Okay.
And I have that on each one of your invites. So
Oh,
Okay, what if we all showed up? Could you stand to have that much help?
Thank you.
as many of you as we
Thanks, Lillian.
that is allotted with how many volunteers.
Are you still doing it out of Independence High School for Provo? They have done it there before. Do you,
They do have their own separate event.
oh, yeah.
Ours, the event that we are doing is at a Spanish Fork, but we have helped provide some of these holiday meals to other agencies out that are outside of Spanish Fork. So, but anyway, we'd love to have some of you, if not all of you. So, thank you so much.
Well, count me in.
Very good.
I'll be there.
I think
So
I can
unless
do that.
something drastic happens, like whatever. Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Okay, thanks, Troy. I appreciate you keeping me on the straight and narrow here. So, all right, item on the consent agenda for the minutes. I'll entertain a motion for
I'll make a
approval.
motion to approve the consent agenda as written.
Second.
I'll second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. That is all we have, except we do have a closed session that we need to go and take care of two items. And so I need a motion to go to a closed session
Property.
for property. Yep.
A motion that we end this meeting after we conclude a closed session to discuss property.
I'll second.
Okay, it's a roll call vote. Chris?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Jason?
Yes.
Craig,
Craig?
yes. Whoops.
Liz? Okay, thank you.
Waiting for Craig. It was like, what? Craig. Craig. Craig.